Just doing some Asian session trading. We've had a little bit of pullback after this massive sell-off earlier today. Coming up to this previous day point of control. Then we got yesterday's open and the pivot point coming up. I took a couple shorts off of this previous day point of control, this blue dashed line right here. I've got a micro NASDAQ 1 minute chart. This is the Heikin-Ashi Delta system from yesterday's video. And then I've also got an NQ 1 minute chart. The key levels on the MNQ are a little bit different than the key levels on the NQ as far as previous days point of controls. So I've got the Heikin-Ashi system on this 1 minute chart, and on this 1 minute chart I've got the Delta and Divergence chart set up. I just modified it a little bit. I've still got the trend flow candles based on per bar Delta, and then I've got 3 different kinds of Divergence, all based on Delta or cumulative Delta. But this way I've got a 1 minute chart to trade either the micros or the regular NQ. I've got my per bar Delta and my cumulative Delta over here. And I still got the 60 minute chart. I like playing around with different chart setups in the off hours. Always trying to learn something new. I got into a short off of this previous day's point of control back here. And I just got into another short off of the same level. We had some Delta Divergence. Delta candles started turning red. Got a nice little pop down there. Got into another short. We were creeping up to yesterday's open here. Then we got a rejection. The Delta candle turned red. Hopped into a little short looking for a retest of whole number. Got a few points. Going for super small targets, just depending on where the key levels are at. This is super tight price action. Just messing around while I'm doing some other things. I just got into a short. We had some triple divergence back here. We closed back down below yesterday's open. Got into a short there, thinking we might retest the midnight level, which we just did. Added some more micros to the pile. Now we're getting some divergence building up to the long side. I'm not too super enthusiastic about taking longs at the moment. If I see any good short-term bounce trades, I might take them. Just got some triple divergence there. We've got a previous day VWAP right there. We're getting to hold up at. Key levels, Heikin-Ashi, ultimate Delta, trend and reversal, ultimate VWAP. These are the indicators I live by. Links in the description to the MMT line of indicators. I just signed in for the late New York morning open session. I just grabbed a short. We had some single bar divergence, just wicking and rejecting right off of yesterday's open here. Got a short when we broke lower. It was also breaking below whole number. I got out just a little bit below VWAP, but I would have got the full 10 points if I would have waited another 30 seconds. I logged into the original Delta and Divergence trading workspace for this morning's session. See, in the 5 minute ES, we had these 2 previous day VWAP closes. Price was holding around this area. And we started getting point control drawn up to the top of all these wicks. We had a nice push down. Just got into another short. We had this Delta trend flow candle turning red. We were below the 20. We had enough room down to the next key level, which was the 15 minute center. Hopped into a little short there. We rejected right off of the 15 minute center, back up over 10 points. Now we're coming back down again. It's a little bit after 2:30, after the FOMC announcement. I just logged in and grabbed a short and passed one of the Apex accounts. This one I just got over the $1,500 limit. So this one's gonna be moved to a funded account. The other account, it was pretty hilarious. I was literally less than $20 away from passing, and I did a really forced, stupid last minute trade before I left the house to run some errands. And when it wasn't going my way, instead of getting out, I just went in with crazy heavy size, trying to get in that one last trade before I left to run my errands, and it totally blew the account. But if I just would have held on and been patient, the trade worked out fine, of course, and I would have had 2 past evaluations today, but at least I got the 1 passed. Probably won't be buying any more evaluations with Apex. Seems like they're about to start doing some straight to funded accounts pretty soon. I logged back into the Heikin-Ashi and the new Delta Divergence chart setup. But we had a bunch of divergence building up here, and then this huge red candle I was waiting to see what happened at the 20 SMA. We got a pretty big rejection off of the 20 SMA. Then check out this candle, huge top wick. We're red on the Delta trend flow. We're red on the Heikin-Ashi. We start breaking below the 20. We had all this strong negative delta coming in. Got into a short looking to test this next area of key levels. And we headed down there right away. But that's going to be it for me today. I think I might grab a take profit trader account next to work on. Still trying to figure out what to do with my life. I'm in Oregon. I just keep trying to find ways to be like a normal person so I can exist here with my friends. But I also really want to go traveling to Europe and Asia. And I still want to go back east to see my family for a little bit. So if anyone's got any suggestions on what I should do with my life, let me know. I'm thinking about checking out England. I'm thinking about checking out Austria. And I'm thinking about checking out Thailand and Bali. Those are the 4 places that are really calling me. I appreciate you taking the time to tune in. Anyone that's out there using code MonkeyMan at Take Profit Trader, Tradeify, TradeDay, Apex, NINZA Co. You're the best. I really appreciate the support. There are links to all of the MMT indicators in the description. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below. Thanks for watching. Best of luck in your trading. Have a great day.